everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome back. If you forgot, my name is Miss Hannah, and I'm teaching with Mr. Justin at West County Mandarin School. We are very excited to be in your homes teaching you lessons virtually. We are sad that we can't teach together, but we are being safe in our own homes. So some weeks you'll get Mr. Justin, and then the other week you'll get Miss Hannah. So it's kind of fun to get both of us no matter what. In case you forgot, we're here with the Quinnan Street Project, and we are doing our drama classes, which I know is a highlight of our week. So we're really excited that we get to do them. Today we're doing lesson 6, which is all about our voice, which is one of our tools as an actor that we get to use. So when we did last week's, you worked with Mr. Justin on dialogue and narrative and how different characters or the narrator speaks in a play or in our story. And we will talk about that as we go. But to start out, let's check in with how we're feeling. So let's do a one-word check-in. Remember to say how you're feeling and what your name is. And also just to be honest with ourselves. This is an interesting time. Learning over the computer is a little difficult, so be honest. So my name is Miss Hannah, and I'm feeling excited. All right, do you want to share yours? Good, thanks for sharing. Grown-ups at home, please feel free to help our students share a real feeling or a real emotion. We have time for silliness later, so really check in with how you're feeling, but thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Our first thing to do is we have to warm up our bodies, our voices, and our imaginations. And as we remember, those are our 3 tools as an actor. 3 tools. So let's do it together. Body, voice, imagination. Great. You guys know those. You're pros at this point. Now, first thing we have to do is warm those things up. Those 3 tools, you have to warm them up. So let's start with our body. So let's go all the way to the sky, all the way to the top of the ceiling. Try to touch the ceiling with your hands. Great job. Now just drop your fingertips. Drop your wrists. Drop to your elbows. Drop all the way down, touch your toes. Come back up. Roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. Can you roll one forward? The other one? One back. The other back. Can you roll one forward and one back? The other way? It's hard. Yeah, that one's too hard. Great job. Now let's pull out a crayon, our big imaginary crayon, put it on top of our head. We're going to try and draw circles on the ceiling. Can you draw really little circles? Can you draw really big circles? Can you try some other shapes? Nice. All right, let's take that crayon off our head. Boop. Right into boop. One shoulder, one on the other shoulder. And let's draw some more circles on that ceiling. You can draw circles inside of other circles. You can draw big circles, small circles, whatever you want. If you want to do other shapes, that's okay too. Great job. Take that crayon off, put it back together, boop, put it back in your pocket, and say, see you next time. Great job. So, we want to make sure our bodies are all warm. So, our body is warm, but let's warm up our faces. So, can you give me a big lion face as if your face was as big as a lion's? Can you include your tongue? Now can do a lemon face. So as if you had a lemon, it was so sour. Lion face, lemon face, lion face, lemon face, lion face, lion face, lemon face, lion face, lemon face, lion face, lemon face, lion face. Great job. And that is our body. We're warm. Let's do our voices now. Voice. Today is specifically important for our voices because this lesson is all about voice. So repeat after me. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Ka 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 ka. Ga 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 ga. Ta 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 ta. Ka 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 ka. Na 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 na. Z z z z. Va 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 va. Another great way to warm up our voices is tongue twisters. So let's do a tongue twister all together. This one is really fun, but it's kind of hard, so you might have to pause and practice it a couple times. The best thing about learning over the computer is that you can pause at any time, retry something, or you can go back just because it was fun. So let's try that. A tongue twister. Repeat after me. Unique, New York. Nice. Okay, let's do it again. Unique, New York. All right, the next line. You know, you need, unique, New York. Great job. So let's do it all together one more time. Repeat after me. Unique, New York. Unique, New York. You know, you need, unique, New York. Great job. We'll practice that one next time because it's really difficult. But feel free to practice it with your friends and family while you're home. All right, and last but not least, we will warm up our imagination. So for our imagination day, let's do the bubble gum because it's so much fun. Put that bubble gum in your mouth. Oh, let's start doing that. It's a good piece of bubble gum. Oh, it tastes really, really good today. Can you show me like a really, really big face about how it tastes? Oh no, the bubble gum is tasting kind of gross now. I don't know why, but can you show me on your face that it tastes like, kind of gross? Oh, it's tasting good again. Can you share with me what flavor of bubble gum you have? Oh, yum. Okay, can you blow your bubble gum into a bubble as big as your face? Ready? Let's start small. Can you pop it? Oh, did it get on your face and your hair? Oh, get it out. Great job. All right, now that our bodies, our voices, and our imaginations are all warm, we can get started. But first, let's review what we already know. We know so much, and we've learned a lot in class. So the first thing we know is we know how to work together as a team, or in the theater we call it ensemble. Ensemble is just a fancy word for teamwork. And we did that every time we did a class together. We're doing it now too. We're working together. Other word we know and we're very familiar with is tableau. Can you repeat that with me? Tableau. Now tableau is a frozen picture. What is a tableau? A frozen picture. Can we do a tableau together? Let's do a tableau of us feeling really sad. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, tableau. Great job. Can we do another one? Can we do one of us really surprised? 1, 2, 3, tableau. Great job. The other wonderful word that we know is pantomime. Pantomime, can we repeat that together? Pantomime. Great job. It is a silent activity. Silent activity that we do with our bodies and our faces. And unlike the tableau, it's moving. It's not frozen. So let's do one together. Let's do shooting a basketball. Okay, ready? Nice. Let's do reading a book. Okay, so pantomime reading a book. Great job. So we know all those words, and last week Mr. Justin taught us all about dialogue and narrative. Dialogue is in our stories when a character is speaking. So they're saying something maybe to themselves, maybe to another character, maybe to a big group of characters. And we learned narrative. Narrative is when the storyteller is speaking or the narrator is speaking, and they're telling us what's happening in the story. It makes a lot more sense when we read the story, so let's get moving. So we have warmed up our voices, our bodies, and our imaginations. Let's get focused on that voice. Today, we're going to use a really fun movie, one of my favorite movies, called The Wizard of Oz. Some of you may have seen it. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful movie and timeless. Timeless. And it's a musical. It's great. The Wizard of Oz has several characters that will help us learn the different sounds and voices that we can do ourselves. And they're just kind of fun to do. So there's 4 parts of our body that can help us make new sounds and use our voice in different ways. The first is our belly. So can you touch your belly and get ready with your belly? Perfect. Your belly can make a really lovely deep, deep sound, like a Santa belly. So can we all go, ho, 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 ho. Can you do ha, 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 ha? Can you feel how your belly's kind of moving with you? Now, in The Wizard of Oz, there is a wonderful character called the Cowardly Lion. And the Cowardly Lion, while very shy and cowardly, is also tries to be tough. So when he's tough, he says, "Put 'em up, put 'em up." And you're feeling that deep in your belly voice. Can we do it together? Put 'em up, put 'em up. Good job. Let's do it again. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Nice. You're getting really good at that. The next part of our body we're going to use is our chest. So can you touch your chest? Make sure you know where that is. Great. Your chest is a really, really important part of your body as an actor. You speak using all the power from your breath and your lungs and your chest. Now, let's feel it. If we say, ha, how about, ah, ha, ha? Can you feel that right there? Can you feel your chest kind of move with that? Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? It's kind of fun. Now, we're going to use the character, the Great and Powerful Oz. And the Great and Powerful Oz will say, "I am the Great and Powerful Oz." Now put your hands out and you're really going to feel that one. Let's do it together. I am the Great and Powerful Oz. And you're getting all that power from your chest. Let's do it again. I am the Great and Powerful Oz. Great job. The next part of our body we're going to use is our nose. Now, you want to feel it on your nose. This is called nasal voice. And you might hear this sometimes. Specifically, we're going to think about the Wicked Witch. Now, the Wicked Witch, she speaks like this, up in her nose. So if you put it right here, you kind of feel it when you do it. And she said, "I'll get you, my pretty." Can you feel that? Try again. "I'll get you, my pretty." It's pretty interesting. The last part of our body we're going to use is our head voice. Our head voice is up here. Sometimes you might do it just for fun because it's funny to do. So we're going to use the Good Witch of the North, Glinda. And we're going to say, "Follow the yellow brick road." Can you feel that up there? Let's do it again. "Follow the yellow brick road." That's my favorite, so let's do it again. "Follow the yellow brick road." Great job. Let's go through all of those and make sure we remember them. So the first is our belly, which is the Cowardly Lion. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Good. Second is our chest, which is the Great and Powerful Oz. I am the Great and Powerful Oz. Third, nasal, so the Wicked Witch. I'll get you, my pretty. Nice. What is head voice? So we'll go, which is Glinda, the Good Witch of the North. Follow the yellow brick road. Can you do it with me? Follow the yellow brick road. Great. Let's switch those up a little bit. Let's try something. So can we do the Cowardly Lion? But can we say, follow the yellow brick road? So we're going to use our belly voice instead of our head voice. Let's try it. Follow the yellow brick road. Kind of funny, isn't it? Let's do the opposite of that. Let's do inner head voice. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Ready? Put 'em up, put 'em up. Can you feel that up there? It's pretty silly. Let's switch our other two as well. So let's use our chest to say, I'll get you, my pretty. Ready? You put your hands out to feel it. I'll get you, my pretty. Oh, that was fun. Let's do a nasal, but let's switch up what we say. Let's say, I'm the Great and Powerful Oz. Ready? I'm the Great and Powerful Oz. That was funny. Great job. Now, these different voices and characters help us tell our story. Each character has a different voice and a different way of speaking, and that helps us to create our story from our book into our play and into these characters being real for us. So, what we're going to do is we're going to read through a bunch of our different stories. And we're going to read through just a section of it, either the beginning, the middle, or the end, which we've already learned how to distinguish beginning, middle, and end. We're going to do that together with our different books. Now, a bunch of our classes, this is our lessons for our first and second grade. So what I'll do is I'll tell you what book we're working with, and if that's not your book, you can skip to the next section, and you can do that part. If you want to just do it with us anyway, and just be part of the other books, that's okay too. So we're going to start with Can I Play Too? Can I Play Too is first grade, room 3, 4, and 5, and second grade, room 8. So can I play too? So let me pull it up here so we have it. Can I play too? Okay. So each time I read a different part, I'll tell you, is it the narrative or is it dialogue? Character speaking or the narrator speaking? And that'll help us distinguish what we're going to say. So, can I play too? We're going to start with Elephant and Piggy. So Elephant says, Piggy, let's play catch. Piggy, let's play catch. Can you say that? Can you say that on your own? Now you can say it with your belly voice, your chest voice, nasal voice, or your head voice. Pick whichever one feels best for you. Okay, ready? Piggy, let's play catch. Okay, ready? Nice. And let's respond as Piggy. Piggy says, yes, I love playing catch with friends. Okay, ready? Nice. Did you pick a different character voice? Well, Elephant and Piggy are two different animals. Maybe they should have two different character voices. Let's try a couple more lines and maybe switch up which voice until you find the one you like the best. All right, Elephant says, I will throw. You ready? Nice. Piggy says, I will catch. Ready? Nice. Did you pick two different ones? Two different voices? Belly, chest, nasal, head? Did you pick an interesting one for both? Good. Now, we have another character that's coming in, Snake. Snake is going to say, excuse me, can I play too? Should Snake have a different character voice? Yes, Snake should, because Snake is a different character than Elephant and Piggy. So let's try that together. Excuse me, excuse me, can I play too? I used a little bit of nasal, a little bit of head. So you can use that one or a different one. All right, let's keep going. So, Elephant and Piggy look at each other. This is the narrator. Elephant and Piggy look at each other. Snake says, you do not want, whoops, I got mixed up. Snake says, you do not want to play with me? And asks that question. So can we answer that together? I'm going to use a head voice for Snake, but you can use anything you want. Okay, ready? You do not want to play with me? Good. Elephant says, no, we do not. No, we do want to play with you, but, okay, let's do that together. Now you do your own character voice. No, we do want to play with you, but, okay, ready? We do want to play with you. Good. Piggy says, we are playing catch. Okay, ready? Elephant says, with our arms. Ready? Snake says, so? Piggy says, you do not have arms, Snake. And Snake says, I do not have arms. Ah! Can you do that really fun? Great job. That was fantastic. So did you use different character voices for Elephant, Piggy, and Snake? I hope you did. If you want to try again, go back to that part where we started with Can I Play Too and try again. Use 3 different ones. Good job. Thanks for playing with me. I really appreciate it. Next, we're going to do the Paper Bag Princess, which is room 2, second grade, room 9. And we're going to use the middle of the story. Okay, so we're going to read a little bit of narration and then go into our words. So in the middle of the story, Elizabeth, our paper bag princess, is trying to find our Prince Ronald, and she goes to find him with the dragon. So Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, go away. I'd love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow. Let's find a character voice for the dragon. I'm not going to share mine with you because I want you to pick one because there's so many. So you have belly, chest, nasal, and head, and it could be anything you want. Try something different. So I'll repeat it and you repeat what the dragon says back to me. So the dragon says, go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow. Now we go to Elizabeth, our princess, and she's going to have a different voice. She says, wait. Did she have a different voice? Great job. She says, is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world? Let's repeat that in her voice. Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world? And the dragon says, yes. Can you say that like the dragon would? Elizabeth says, is it true that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath? True. You can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath. The dragon says, oh yes. And he takes a big breath and he exhales. He takes his fire and breathes it. And he burns down 50 forests. So, can you be the dragon? Say, oh yes. Take a big breath and burn down that forest. Okay, let's do it together. Great job. Did you burn down all the forests? I thought you did. Elizabeth now says, so switch back to your Elizabeth character voice. Fantastic. The dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire, he burnt up 100 forests. So it would be the dragon again. Breathe it in. Breathe out all the fire. Did you breathe 100 forests out? Great job. Elizabeth says, magnificent. Can you do that like Elizabeth? The dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Can that happen to you as the dragon? Oh, that was so sad. Elizabeth says, dragon, is it true you can fly around the whole world in just 10 seconds? Can you say that like Elizabeth? Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the whole world in just 10 seconds? And the dragon says, why yes. Can you do that like the dragon? Why yes. And the dragon jumped and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. Can you do that standing in one place, showing me with your face and your body, flying around the whole world in just 10 seconds? Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you do it? Did you get around the whole world? Me too. Great job. That is the middle of the story of the Paper Bag Princess. Great work on that. Let's go to our last story. Our last story is Grace for President, and that is 2nd grade, room 10. We're going to go to the very, very end of the story where the election is happening and Grace is there. She is against Thomas to win class president for her school. So we're during the election where people are voting and the different kids are states and they're voting for her. So the narrator says, Grace looked at the scoreboard. Thomas had 268 electoral votes. Grace had 267. There was only one state still unaccounted for, Wyoming. Thomas grinned. Can you do Thomas as a grin? Gracie felt sick. Can you do Gracie feeling sick? Our friend Sam walked up to the microphone. He looked at Thomas. He looked at Gracie. He looked down at Gracie's handmade flag. Sam didn't say a word. What are you waiting for? Thomas whispered. So Thomas should have his own character voice. Grace should have her own character voice, and Sam should have his own character voice. So let's either choose belly, chest, nasal, or head for each of those. I'm not going to do them with you. I want you to decide which ones for each. And they can be maybe something different. Maybe one of the characters sounds just like you. You can decide that. So Thomas whispers, What are you waiting for? Can you be Thomas? What are you waiting? The band stopped playing. All eyes were on Wyoming, Sam. Finally, Sam cleared his throat. He says, the equality state of Wyoming cast its 3 electoral votes for Grace Campbell. Can we say that as Sam? Ready? The equality state of Wyoming cast its 3 votes for Grace Campbell. Great job. The gymnasium erupted in loud cheers, and Miss Barrington approached the podium. Now, Miss Barrington is their teacher. She'll also need her own voice. She's going to say, with 270 electoral votes, the winner is Grace Campbell. Okay, are we ready to say that as the teacher? Okay, with 270 electoral votes, the winner is Grace Campbell. Thomas looked stunned. Can you be Thomas? Grace hugged Sam. Can you hug yourself for that one? Good job. Grace says, why did you do that? Can we say that as Grace? Sam handed Grace his flag. He says, because I thought you were the best person for the job. Can we say that together? Because I thought you were the best person for the job. The following week, students in Miss Barrington's class were preparing for their career day presentations. Grace volunteered to go first. Can you raise your hand to go first? Great, I pick you. She stood in front of the whole room and glanced at the posters hanging on the wall. She said, my name is Grace Campbell. When I grow up, I'm going to be President of the United States. Can we say that together as Grace? My name is Grace Campbell, and when I grow up, I'm going to be the President of the United States. This time, everyone believed she would. Great job, you guys are so creative. Thank you for playing along with each one of those books with me. I'm happy that everyone gets to do their own book. And if you want to go back, you can watch them all. If you want to pause and restart certain ones, you can do that too. Okay, that is our lesson 6 for our 1st and 2nd grade at West County Mandarin School. Thank you so much for playing along with me. The last thing we like to do in our drama classes is a little reflection, how we're feeling and how that class was for us. So today, let's do a thumbs up if we thought that class was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Thumbs middle if we were like, it was okay. And a thumbs down if we're just not feeling it. Okay, ready? Are you ready to share with me? I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing with me. It's really brave of you to share in front of me, even though I'm not there in person. I appreciate you for that. Wonderful work, everyone. Thank you so much. Next week, I think you'll see Mr. Justin teaching us lesson 7, and then soon enough, you'll have feedback. Last but not least, what we do in drama class to finish it up is we say, yay, drama class, all together. So let's do that together. Hands in. 1, 2, 3. Yay, drama class. Thanks, guys.